Hi, I'm Thomas Frey. I work as a futurist. I'm from Denver, Colorado area, and I'm enjoying Poland a lot. I think this is actually a fabulous event. I've actually had a lot of time to get to know some of the other futurists that are here, get introduced to different personalities that I haven't met in the past, and I think this is a tremendous opportunity to open up and get discussion points that talk through things that we've never talked through in the past. When it comes to artificial intelligence, I think of it as a human amplifier. It amplifies our capability. I actually think that we're going to have to figure out ways to actually calculate how smart an AI system is. I think we're going to create something that are human equivalency units, HIUs, that are going to be used to evaluate how smart an AI system is. So if you think about going to the robot store of the future 20 years from now, you're going to go in there and you'll see the different HIU ratings on each of these different robots. If you have a robot that is 0.6 HIU units, the human equivalency units, then it's one that's not as smart as humans, but it might be really good at just cooking food or washing dishes and things like that. If you wanted a good sparring partner, you might want one that's rated at a 2.4 human equivalency units. So it might be 2 to 3 times as smart as you are. And that would be a good challenging robot to actually get in discussions with. So I think that this type of thinking is going to become very important in the future. In futurology, thinking about the future, there's lots of techniques that we can use for actually getting little fragments of the future. We know certain things are going to happen at certain times in the future, and so it's like putting together little pixels on a masterpiece of this mosaic that we're trying to create about what the future is going to look like. And so we can take some period of time and say, well, I know that people are going to be using this technology. They're going to be doing this type of thing. They want to be first. We're going to have people that are using it for this purpose at some time in the future. And then you can start actually getting this whole mosaic or masterpiece put together that will define what the future looks like. So when it comes to shaping the society of the future, we need to pay close attention to the different communication streams. We need to understand how the education systems are actually, how they're developing and how they're influencing the way the human mind is being created. And so young people growing up are going to be influenced in ways that are different than people in the past. And so we need to understand what effect that will have on them. This idea of what is true and what is an opinion, differentiate the series of facts that we're dealing with. Our ability to do all that is really important, and we're going to have more and more tools to work with to make that happen. So when it came to becoming a futurist, I always had this proclivity, this way of thinking about the future. People would wonder what's happening today. I'm always wondering what's happening 20 years from now. They're wondering how people are doing things today. I'm wondering how people are going to do it 20 years from now. And so I was always kind of time shifted into the future, so it made it kind of a natural transition for me to move into that space. I think this is a great opportunity for more and more people to do that as well. Yeah, when it comes to interpersonal communication in the future, I think there's going to be a vast number of technologies that are going to make it. I don't know that we can actually form significant relationships in less time, but I think we can form relationships with people that we'd otherwise not have a chance to meet or come into contact with. I think that'll be a greater opportunity in that respect. If somebody wanted to become a successful futurist, it requires making bold moves, taking some risks, and actually sticking your neck out. The events that I learn the most from are the ones that I fall flat on my face. You make big mistakes along the way. you got to scrape those off the table and not worry about them again. These are things that you just have to plow forward. I don't know, it's a matter of surrounding yourself with, so this is a really good piece of advice, I think. You need to surround yourself with people who look like what you want to become. If you do that, the chances of being successful in that area go up exponentially. So I highly encourage people to do that. You're going to start a futurology course, and what area would I like to participate in? First of all, I would be honored to be part of that, and I think I would be good at teaching some of the techniques that I've developed over the years. The things like question mapping, the peak X, and the first set we talk about a lot. There's about 8 different techniques that I think that I'd be really good at teaching those. I think they'd be really good for people to learn.